I want to show you one of the easiest desserts you possibly can make. It's a clafoutis, not clafoutis, but a clafoutis. It's a French classic, and what I love most about it is it's a basic batter, and you can change up the fruits that you add to it. It doesn't even have to be fruit. You could do a chocolate clafoutis. That is absolutely delicious too. But for you today, I'm going to be doing a cherry one. Now, when cherries are in season in summer, then of course use some fresh cherries. But if you can't get your hands on fresh ones, Morello cherries work just as well. So these are in the jar. You can get them from all your supermarkets. I've drained them from the liquid. Really important to drain all the liquid away and then dry them out. If there's too much liquid in the Morello cherries, then it's going to give us a bit of a soggy style clafoutis. We don't want that. So once we've done that, we can get onto the batter. I've got 2 egg yolks. And to this, I'm going to add 3 whole eggs. Now, there are many different recipes out there. I prefer my clafoutis to not be too eggy, and that's why I only use the yolks. So 3 whole eggs and 2 yolks. So lots of eggs for this recipe. And some caster sugar. Lemon zest. Now, I think this really makes it stand out, and you want lots of lemon zest. See how I'm doing that straight over the bowl? I'm doing that because as you grate it, a lot of the essential oils from the lemon come straight out of that, and I want it to hit the ingredients so we get more of an intense lemony flavour. Great. Some vanilla bean paste. And we'll give this a really good whisk. We want to dissolve that sugar into the eggs. Okay, so my family recipe calls for very little flour in this. You only need a tablespoon of flour, so we can add that. I'm going to add almond milk, again, because the flavour is fantastic for this, and it also imparts a really nice texture. So in with the almond milk. And you can change up the nuts that you use for this. So I've done it with some hazelnut milk. Okay, the last thing that I'm adding to this batter is some cream. So some pure cream, around 100 to 120 mils. That's just gonna make it extra decadent. And then we'll fold that in. And look at that, isn't that just a beautiful batter ready to go? Okay, instead of using a baking dish, I actually like to do this in a pan. And the reason I like to do it in a pan, particularly this one here, is because it's a non-stick ceramic pan, so it's not going to stick to the bottom whatsoever. It also goes on any cooktop, and the best thing is it goes in the oven all the way up to 220 degrees, so it's completely versatile. Before I add the cherries, what I like to do is add lots of butter, because this is going to flavour it all up and give us a golden crust on the bottom. So butter on a brush, that's just been softened. Brush that all down the bottom and the sides. Now this is 26 centimetres, which is perfect for this amount of batter. Okay, in with our Morello cherries. And we'll just spread them out. You can see there's quite a lot. You want a lot with this. By all means, you can mix up the fruits. I've done this with the cherries and pear. Fantastic. You can do apples, all types of berries work a treat too. We'll place our batter over the top, pour it slowly so it doesn't disturb the Morello cherries. Essentially, this batter is like the glue, sticking everything together. This goes into a preheated hot oven, so it's at 180 degrees, and we're going to cook this until it's lovely and golden brown. You'll see it puffs up beautifully. I wish you could smell this, the lemon zest, vanilla, and look how crispy it is on the side. Just like all cakes, they will start to just settle into the pan as it cools. Now, I like to serve this with ice cream, particularly if I'm going to be serving it hot. So I've got some vanilla bean ice cream, and I'm serving this in the pan. It looks fantastic in the pan, in the middle of the table, and everyone can help themselves. So some icing sugar over the top. Don't cover it too much so you can't see the beautiful cherries. And that right there is one of the simplest French desserts you can make, a cherry clafoutis.